All right. So for the third and final time, it's episode 254 GoldenSaucer.net podcast. Whether we get the stream working or not, I am going to live to tape this.
We got it.
So it looks like it is dropping all the frames. So if you're watching this and trying to watch it, I'm sorry. It's going to be terrible. All right? Nothing I can do about that. The internet's just shitty. I'll just, oh my God. Nah, leave it on. It's fine.
Fuck it.
And then it's fine. We've already restarted a million times. So it says, what's back, boys? It's been fucking 3 months. No, 2 months. Almost 3 months. Since August. So
some stuff.
Yeah. So for those of you who aren't familiar, to include you guys, the way we do this is we're going to talk about our weeks, our months, our years, and then what the fuck we've been playing, then a little bit of the news, then we'll do some bullshit, and then we'll get out of here.
Gotcha.
I would like to keep it a shorter episode, you know,
me
and
too.
try to get us. Oh yeah, you too. I bet. This guy. I would like to try to get us back on the schedule of whatever, but next weekend I'm not available because I will be doing this again, but video gaming for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Extra Life. Wow,
Extra
yeah.
Life coming up 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
November 2nd.
Yeah, November 2nd.
Definitely got to fix the Wi-Fi at that point.
Yep, that's why I said I'm probably going to call Cox tomorrow. So
Yeah, I still have no idea what I'm going to be doing for that.
I'm probably doing a scaled back kind of stream kind of thing. You know, like remember how last year I did like the overhead camera and there was just me playing Magic and there's me playing Jackbox and it's like not super like it fucking tense, but just like you know, just kind of enjoying playing for time and not so much pressure on streaming. Just the stream is on show.
Joey, I'll just get you all the way through Borderlands.
That might work. I mean, that might work. Like, you know,
you and me just co-stream Borderlands.
Probably.
Just get all the way through it. Maybe get like Wesley on it. Maybe get Alf on it.
Is it crossplay?
Oh shit! I always forget you're on the PlayStation. The PlayStation.
Oh, the good console. Yes. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm fucking up.
Well, obviously, like, you know, we'll figure out how to get Alf in there somehow, one way or another.
Yeah.
PS5 be looking like a alarm clock.
That's just a demo unit. It's just not even a demo unit, a dev unit.
The dev unit, yeah.
It's completely backwards compatible. I refuse to believe
It's
that.
not.
Alf, I don't know what you did, but you like blurred up your camera real bad.
Just give it a little wipe.
There you go. No. Move it towards you. Now move your hand. There you go. Yeah. It was like focusing on something like
The ghost behind
the ghost behind you, so you were super blurred there.
Gotcha.
So, so you know, we moved the table around a little bit, so we got this nice slat wall here that's bare and ugly. Got some power cables behind me, and then some other ones over there behind Kyle, and then some stuff over there behind Alf.
He wants to keep it short.
Yeah. Wow.
Let me describe the crown molding.
I wish we had crown
You see
molding.
the
I could shoot that, but please do not. Someone's gonna, you know, you could just change that for $5. I'm like, is it a leak in the roof? Is it a leak in the roof? It's not a leak in the roof. That is the worst.
So leak in the AC?
Yeah, it's where the AC doesn't drain properly and it just it condensates down and leaks on it.
Let's build a slide.
Yeah,
like a catch and then slide it right into the next door.
When I was addressing it with him, I was literally like, we should like get in there and like try to fix it or whatever. And Joey was like, we'll put some duct tape on it. And I was like, dude, I don't think that's
Flex
a good
tape.
idea. And no, and he was literally like,
duct tape.
it's called duct tape.
It's literally what
It's for ducts. And like I was like, that's just the wrongest thing.
But you get Flex Seal. Slap that shit on it.
The Flex Seal might be the answer because it's just a condensating drip. So we just got to figure out it. Huh? I'm gonna build a boat out of it.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Man, these drop frames are just terrible.
Just let it go. Just let it.
So bad.
And I just want to see it. Like if it shows up.
I can do. Look, I can do this. I can do.
See, it's so bad that it's not even showing up, dude.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine. I'd rather it do that than
I haven't gotten a.
Like here, I will show you this.
Just don't end it. Let it keep going.
I'm not. I'm just gonna send it to you in chat, and then you'll see it.
I eventually just want to see it and
You'll
be like,
see what I see.
Do you see what I see?
So anyway, so I guess I can. You guys can go first about what the fuck you've been doing. Like anything interesting? I would, you know.
Wow. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not even opening the chat.
God, that's bad frames.
Yeah, it's fine.
Maybe we don't record at 10:30 at night.
On a Wednesday, yeah. Everyone's watching AEW Dynamite.
That's it. That's what it is.
Or the NXT. The
bra and panties match.
No, the tonight is NXT, and it's the Kabuki.
Kabuki.
Shit. What? I don't remember what Kairi Sane and Asuka call themselves.
Yeah, Kabuki Warriors.
Kabuki Warriors. It's the Kabuki Warriors are on NXT defending their championship tonight, which is really weird because it's a WWE title on NXT. They need to put them numbers up. They got those rookie numbers.
I don't think Vince knows anything anymore.
He fired
Eric Bischoff
from SmackDown.
Yeah, like
he was only been there for 3 months, and he was like he did 2 episodes of Raw, SmackDown.
Was this like official behind the scenes or like actual?
I mean, everyone knows that Bischoff is off. Yeah. He's like not there anymore.
He also Bischoff did some shoot interviews,
and then everyone's like apparently Bischoff doesn't know anybody who's wrestling.
Yeah, he
couldn't tell you a single wrestler.
Yeah, he's just on the roster.
Yeah, exactly. And so oh man, this is just retreading other territory of other podcasts. But apparently Bischoff was just there because he was actually as the intermediary guy between the WWE and Fox.
Yeah,
that was his point, is that him to work that angle, and then for the wrestling stuff to just come naturally, or other people work that angle, but it just didn't come together.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
I would say that AEW Dynamite's pretty good. Oh my god, okay, never mind.
OBS took a shit?
OBS is disconnected, reconnecting. I've never seen that error. It's so bad. As long as it's still recording, we're fine. So,
we do know it is recording, right?
Yeah, it is recording. Stop recording.
Oh, thank God.
So I will say that AEW Dynamite, I do like that they play it back to back.
Yeah, you can catch it later.
Yeah, if I come in late, I can watch it. Yeah. So from 8 to 10 and then 10 to midnight. I really wish they would start showing Raw like that. Even if it's at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'd be fucking happy.
I mean, can't you catch it on the network?
No, not for a month.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's so it blows. So unless you're home, with Fox, you can I don't know, it's a little easier to catch a Fox West Coast stream than it is to catch a USA.
Yeah,
because it's an over-the-air broadcast, so the rebroadcast thing is not that as weird. But anyway, let's talk about wrestling. I've been watching a lot of wrestling. Oh, not a lot, but enough.
CM Punk back yet?
No, not yet.
Also, WWE and Fox just announced that they're just not interested in him anymore.
Yeah,
they're not.
Yeah, they're fuck them.
That sucks.
Crown Jewel next weekend.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Watch the
least interesting part of the product. Then
wait. One more wrestling thing. Master P started his own wrestling league.
Yeah, he bought a wrestling thing. But why do I have to watch these fucking celebrities come in and just ruining something that's already not great?
Jack Swagger?
No, I'm talking about fucking Tyson Fury.
Oh yeah, Tyson Fury's supposed to be on
and Cain Velasquez.
Yeah, Cain Velasquez. Well, Cain Velasquez.
Awful.
Okay, all right. So I'm not gonna say Cain Velasquez his fight is good, but I'm gonna say at least his angle is good.
Sure, it's fine, but
the story's good.
But did you watch him?
No,
the Shelton Benjamin thing,
no.
Dude. It was just the worst looking shit. He just has no training as a wrestler.
Does he have the same problem Ronda Rousey has, that
where he can't sell?
He can't sell, and he can't fucking throw the short punches, and he just looks like he's doing this.
Yeah, he just looks
good old wind up. Yeah, I'm a coming.
He looks awful, and then they're also pinning him against Shelton Benjamin, who once again looks like fucking dog shit. Nothing, because he's having to carry some fucking rando celebrity, and then Tyson Fury's just a legitimate boxer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why is Braun Strowman gonna lose to this guy at Crown Jewel and just make Braun look worse? It's just fucking.
And then you got fucking what is it, Aleister Black? Isn't that his again? No, what's the guy's name?
Aleister Black.
Yeah, Aleister Black. You got that's good talent. They're just wasted.
Yeah, I mean the same thing. Fucking, I have to watch Bobby Lashley cucking Rusev again, and I'm just so fucking done with it, dude.
Wrestling's so stupid.
Hey, the best part about fucking AEW Dynamite is that fucking Jericho shows up with a baseball bat with the fucking wrapped in barbed wire, and then fucking Kenny Omega has a broom wrapped in barbed wire, and then they threaten to hit each other with it.
Yeah.
And then I don't think anyone got hit with the barbed wire.
No, I don't think anybody did either.
Yeah,
but they're allowed to bleed, so
yeah. Alf, you been watching wrestling?
Nope.
Wow.
I'm just nodding my head because I'm like, I haven't watched any of this shit.
You should.
bad.
That's why I keep asking. CM Punk back yet? Nope. Don't care.
No, that's not even, he's not even good. You can watch Jericho.
A little bit of the bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly.
I'm good.
It's a meme now. It's certified.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right here from Florida.
Nah.
Florida also stole the AEW belt. Like when Jericho
So
was
Jericho
went to
came-
a yeah, go
they
ahead.
were-
Oh, I read about that. Yeah.
He left it in the limits.
And like
And someone stole it.
someone
Yeah.
stole it.
and they
then,
found it on the
and
side
then,
of the road.
Tampa PD fucking found it, and they were like
On the side of the road. Or not
Wow.
Tampa, Tallahassee.
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee. Yeah, so he lost it there. Yeah, I read about that on Twitter. I was like, what? How do you lose a belt?
He left it in the limo.
Because he doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
That check's better. As long as it doesn't bounce, he's happy.
Check some belts.
But yeah, wrestling's like, WWE is just dog shit right now.
I mean,
I just want Punk back. That's it. I love
Why?
Punk. I think he was a good wrestler.
He's fine.
you can watch Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan.
I thought he was excellent with the mic. I
Daniel
thought he had
Bryan's
good
dog shit
promos.
too.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan's doing it. I don't know.
You don't like his character, or you don't like his wrestling?
Daniel Bryan, like I just think he's been like underused. Like
Oh,
I just
okay.
think that like
No, they got to push off Rollins, whatever his name is, stuff.
Rowan?
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, gotta
Seth
keep pushing him.
Also just fucking awful. Like I don't know. He's like, Seth Rollins.
Anyway, that one thing, like the Hell in the Cell that was pure red,
Yeah,
and then you DQ'd.
yeah. In Hell in the Cell.
How do you DQ in a Hell in the Cell?
Uh
Okay.
huh. Yep.
Hey, man.
You're running into.
I
the problem.
read all that. And I'm like,
Shane McMahon.
what happened?
Yeah.
Shane McMahon lost to Kevin Owens. Now he got fired from WWE.
Yeah, that's also dumb. Yeah, like the referee literally stepped in between Seth Rollins and Bray, and like he was like audibly you could hear the ref go, think about this, man. This isn't who you are. Like you're Seth Rollins, man. Like you can't do this.
Oh my god.
Like it's just like,
Well, it turns out the ref's a mark.
yeah, you're like, wait a minute, isn't this guy supposed to be impartial? Like, is he just be like, oh, is the sledgehammer about to come into play here? Let's see
I
how
looked
this
up
plays
to
out.
you.
Yeah.
I looked up to you, Seth.
Yeah,
The real good turn is the Bailey turn. The
yeah. Bailey cut her hair.
Man,
off.
we're a video game podcast. All right. Anyways.
Oh,
Well,
then let's
I'm
talk about how
going to
dog
segue into-
Let's talk about how dog.
I was 100%. No, I was 100% setting up the segue to
there's a segue.
talking about shitty wrestling.
There we go.
How
There we
dog
go.
shit wrestling's been. WWE 2K20.
I was going to get there. I was going to say,
absolute shit
we
show.
can just segue right into it because I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
that
all of us
is-
have, lead uninteresting lives that are not worth talking about.
I'm totally down to fucking go in on it with somebody. I want to play that shitty game.
I don't want to play it. I
don't wanna play
I
it.
have no. I can imagine like every year when it comes out, I'm like the controls are a fucking mess, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Right.
And so then now you add on top of how broken that game is.
Yeah, no dynamic lighting.
There's no fucking way I would know what's going to happen. So like I urge you, if you're hearing the sound of my voice, even in the far-flung future on the far side of space somewhere, look up the fucking WWE 2K20 bugs. Like there are so many.
You probably don't even need to. You probably just Google it. And
Yes,
the name of it and just see.
Just see it. Like
bad.
there's multiple instances of the ring physically breaking.
Yeah, the referee just like drowning in the mat and shit.
The
Like,
things clipping through the mat.
People doing like pinball effects off the fucking turnbuckles.
The ropes
Getting stuck in the rope.
vibrating.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it other than like imagine if you pluck a guitar string and it vibrates really
Yeah,
hard,
yeah.
but the whole ring, all the ropes are doing that.
but
and
only
then-
on like one side. Yeah,
Right, and then the wrestlers are like still climbing over them like they're not vibrating.
I've seen like wrestlers being like shrunk like.
they get the, like they're duck walking, like
Yeah.
they're duck walking. Like
I'm
they're-
sorry, and you guys just aren't in on this.
No.
Not for $60.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not for
There's a red
$60.
box around the
That's
corner.
what I'm saying. You red box it. You play it with your bros.
We can
Laugh at it.
We can wait till midnight and rent it
That's what I'm saying.
That's bad.
It's bad.
That's bad.
for $60.
Like,
And
did
no,
2K even say anything? Like on their
nothing.
Yeah, they
the
went
day
as
one
well.
patch is coming, is what they said, and it's not even day
You know,
one patch.
you
It's
know-
like week one patch.
The thing that's supposed to come out on day one.
Yeah.
No, the worst part is like if you a lot of people like fucking pre-ordered for the
The Becky Lynch.
not
shit.
Becky Lynch, the Fiend.
Oh, yeah.
Like the whole Fiend, like alternate skin packs and all, and you get the Fiend and a bunch of alternate skins, and that isn't even available yet. They're like, oh no, it's coming next week, and they're like, next week, like the whole fucking point of pre-ordering was to get so I can play as the Fiend on day one. What? Someone's Facebook calling me. It's probably Christy telling me the
podcast
fucking
sucks.
podcast is suck. Yes. I'm gonna put stream is broken.
It's not good.
What did she see? Like, what do you see?
Tell me what you see.
She's just trying to be helpful. Let me know
yeah.
this fucking
Thank you,
busted.
Kristen.
No, thanks.
Yeah, 2K20 is just
it's dog shit.
Right.
it's hilarious.
No, it's and the sad thing is like, you know,
It's $60.
it's $60, and like, you know, the hardcore 2K fans, they don't know it's
They just
broken.
buy it every year, yeah,
and they buy it every year, and they don't care, and they wait for it to get fixed, and they play it, and they enjoy it. But every year, it gets worse and worse. Like, I've seen the character creator where like eyeballs are just sliding off the face.
Right, whatever
the
that
character model.
Whatever that picture I showed you about the red hair was, like half her face was
Right.
gone.
So that was the other thing is like,
what happened?
sometimes the hair, like in the models, they'll just get stuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if like a long-haired character like AJ Styles like flips his hair back and it just freezes mid-flip, and then that's it for the whole character model.
Some Saiyan hair after that.
Right.
But 2K, it's October 23rd, the year of our Lord 2019. What the fuck has happened, man?
Yeah,
like,
right.
how do you not play test that? Like,
There's
that,
also just
right.
like,
How do you let that out?
that's literally a match. That's just a match. There's there's no special rules or like fucking Hell in a Cell, I Quit match, Iron Man. No, it's a match.
Yeah.
You had to play test that. That's impossible to ship it out like that.
The worst part is like a ton of wrestlers are like active gamers that like shit talk 2K. Like,
right.
It like like dude, Austin Creed, holy fuck. Like,
Right. Well,
Xavier
exactly.
Woods,
You have
whatever
multiple. You have multiple personalities in the WWE and even in the AEW now that they have podcasts. They have YouTube channels where they're going to play games and talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
And they're gamers.
when,
Like like half of the WWE roster plays games.
When Joey and I talked to AJ, we were like, "Do you play the 2K games?" And he was like, "No." We were like, "You're on the cover this year," and he was like, "Yeah, it's cool." That guy was so nice.
That's actually you guys
Nicest
the episode that we shared.
I'm really glad I didn't know.
Oh, I'm kind of glad now.
Well, you know,
In the end, it's better than it didn't. I mean, I feel like really shitty because like I was like, oh no, man, we're doing this video. I don't need a selfie or like anything or autograph. No, it's just totally cool. You're doing this whole video thing for me.
Yeah.
Now I wish like
Wesley's the only one who lucked out with the old selfie with AJ.
That's okay. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna buy 2 tickets to the winner thing.
Well, when he comes back down, he'll be like, "Yeah, I know a store.
I know another store.
I can get those shits that you wanted.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah.
I got you want that?
Want some crochet Pokemon?
Yeah.
It's like,
we'll
you want the
give it
Jack
to you
CD?
for
Well,
some
Jack CD.
just like
Just
just a
come
little
get
bit of shout outs on the old Gram or whatever. I don't care. All right,
Bring
well,
Xavier Woods.
wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling game,
All right.
wrestling game, not wrestling talk. I don't know, like and this is like, also this is end of the generation. Like they got like one more year, maybe another year after that, or maybe another year. But we're supposed to be at the point where these games are supposed to look good and play good and be like among the best games, because they've had years of experience of
you
working
haven't
on this
been
console.
like, you're not reinventing the fucking wheel with the wrestling game.
No,
you know what I mean? Like you put the new people in it. You make the people who did well last year do well in this game.
You have the architecture from
The only thing
previous games.
The only thing that's changing is you go, okay, well, who was champion? All right, we'll make them stronger this year.
Right, but there's a cutoff, like like let's say, Hell in a Cell is the cutoff for where.
Right, like you're probably not gonna get, you know what I mean, like King Baron in this year's game,
right?
Or whatever.
Because
but
that's a new character.
But yeah,
a new character.
I know what you're saying, but
that's an update.
No, but the Terminator's in it.
Nice. I'm into that. I'm into the Terminator being in that. That would be great. Like, got and his finisher is like when Scorpion hits him with the thing and his skin flies off, and then he's like the skeleton coming through. I love it.
Did you see his end story?
No, I didn't see his story. We're talking about MK11. I assume.
Yeah. Do you want to spoil it?
Yeah, go for it. I don't fucking care.
Well, he goes, a world of Terminators, blah, blah, blah. And then he goes, he only knows how to end it. He has to kill himself. So he lowers himself into lava.
Oh my God.
Nope.
Really? Middle finger?
Nope.
just a hand?
That's it. Why? That's so iconic. Why not just do that?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
But yeah, he just lowered himself into lava and just waved. And it's not Arnold's voice. You got to look alike. So
No, the sound alike is the look. They nailed the model.
The model's perfect.
Great.
But he sounds
looks great, but he sounds bad. It sounds like
He sounds like
I'm the Terminator. Prepared to be terminated.
It sounds bad.
Bummer.
It's all of us doing. They hired everyone coming in.
Is
Do your
Joey
best,
doing
Arnold.
Earthworm Jim as Arnold?
But there's an awesome Easter egg. He goes, did you kill Sub-Zero? He goes, yeah. I heard he's Plane Zero now. I was like,
yes.
Good. I like that. That's
that
good.
game has a lot. That game has a lot of wheels. I still fiddle with MK11 on occasion.
I mean, I want to see what they do. The Joker still looks stupid, but I want to see. And Spawn.
Which Joker they do use?
Some random Joker they created.
No, remember he looks like the pornography Joker. Remember? Have you not seen that?
No.
Oh my God! Look up.
No, I'm not Googling
look up
that.
MK11 Joker porno.
Oh God!
I know.
I'm doing it on this Wi-Fi.
All right, well, yeah, that's fine. Like, you want me to do it on my personal computer? I got it up.
MK11.
No, I don't want
I'm gonna
Google suggesting me Joker porn now.
I did it. I searched it. Do I just images?
Yes,
like
just images.
Oh boy, safety search off.
It's 100%. They'll show you like there's a DC.
All right, now. Wow. Wow, that is him.
Right?
Wow.
Fuck, that's bad.
How did you...
That's him. Holy shit, that was him.
Wow.
Fuck, that's bad.
That's bad.
It's like the number one thing. So for those of you on the video portion,
That's the thumbnail.
Kyle, hold it up. Kyle, hold it up there. Yeah. All right. So for those of you on the audio portion, there was a
I can't believe it's not the Joker porn.
A porn parody DC movie, whatever you want to call it. And so they had the Joker in there, and like the
God, that is so him.
Right. So
they weren't even trying.
So the Joker,
Ed Boon's like, fuck it, him.
the Joker in MK11 just looks like the porn parody version.
It's like not even debatable.
Right. I saw that movie, by the way. Joker movie is okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
It's okay.
I know
There's a lot of people who like it more than I do, but
there's a lot of people who like it for the wrong reasons.
Joaquin Phoenix, best Phoenix.
Isn't this just falling down? Shut up.
There's just like I unfriended somebody without remorse because they were like, "Rise up, people! We're all clowns." No. Like, fuck the government, fuck the police.
The clown gif, the clown meme thing.
So I was just like unceremoniously like.
I mean, like, you know, if you want to talk about that movie, there definitely is a lot of there's a lot of political messages in there. Yeah. You know, some little topics of discussion and things like that. But I don't want to talk about that.
Sure.
Porn parody
Joker. Use that for the.
I will.
That's a thumbnail. That's a good thumbnail.
Use it for the thumbnail.
I was
easy peasy.
I'm gonna put it in the corner.
I was pleasantly surprised that it was accurate to what you just said.
I'm real surprised that I didn't have to see anything I didn't want to see there too.
Like a bam.
Right? They just showed
like a gun with a bam.
Yeah. It's like coming out of a wiener. Yeah.
Right.
Fuck, if that's not how that porno ends.
Or Harley Quinn like this.
Yeah. Ahiko. Yeah. All right. So, what have you boys been playing? We didn't do how we
just keep doing the news. Fuck it at this point.
I mean, does anyone have any? Kyle, tell us about Borderlands 3. You and Al can talk about that.
I booted up this Scion, and that's about it.
Game sucks.
You went right back into 14.
Are we talking about Borderlands? Yeah. Really? 3? You guys both hate it?
Game sucks.
Wow.
I don't care for it.
Shit game
at all.
It's like I think the combat's super fun, and I think these are the most playable Vault Hunters.
Okay.
Really, I hate Amara. I can't stand her.
I'm really glad we're talking about it.
I just mean like their actual like play styles. Like I don't care about the character. So I'm gonna get into that because
I will remind you that when to refer to Flak as they.
Yeah, I know, because they'll ban you from.
Well, it's not because I don't care about them banning us. It's just the appropriate thing. But go on.
Well, I mean, it's not a human, so yeah.
Go ahead.
But
what?
I don't want to get into it.
I literally only play like 2 levels. That's all.
So.
Never mind. Keep going.
Yeah. I think that these 4 Vault Hunters are the most playable of the entire sets. Like, I think that, like previously, like for me at least, like I have like no interest in playing Krieg. I had no interest in playing Gage.
I love Gage.
And like I have like, you know, at least I have a lot of interest in playing Flak, and then like, you know, casual interest in playing Zane, and then like, you know, interest in playing the other 2. That being said, that is where it stops being good. Like after, you know, the things that like mechanically make it good, like guns, looting, like hitboxes, like that's all like functional and decent. Otherwise, Borderlands 3 is an absolute shit show. For something that was so like highly regarded and as anticipated as it was, like it's like barely functional in multiplayer. Like if you're like not even split screen's off the table.
If you try to split screen, it grinds to like it chugs
to like what we're pushing right now for Like, I'm not even kidding. Like,
Podcast better.
Yeah. Podcast got more frames.
I hope we're live and it's just our pictures like this.
Boom. Clip 48 4K clear.
It's gonna clip on you doing the Ahegao face for the entire
Yeah,
thing.
great.
We all look like the porn parody.
So, yeah, dude, like, I don't know what it is about it, but like, if you're in a game with literally anybody, if you try to bring up a menu, you're waiting 10 seconds and then the menu comes up. If you try to switch from like character upgrades to like equipment or whatever, you got like 2 to 5 seconds wait between the screens. Like,
so it's not optimized.
No, and like
poorly optimized.
And like, it's also been a month.
Hmm.
And like,
right. So some of that I thought was like just launch nonsense, and you know,
but yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't play like something that's like,
next gen,
millions of dollars of development. Without going into spoilers, its storyline is incoherent. Like, it doesn't know what story it's telling.
I've read about that. Yeah, the story's just like what's happening.
The characters are like, the newest characters are just like flimsy and laughable. Like, most of the time, like when a character is speaking, I just don't want to be involved. Like, literally all the dialogue in the game is just atrocious. Like, even like from your characters, like the Vault Hunters are just not good to listen to. Yeah. Like you were saying, like you don't like Amara. Yeah, they're all that bad.
Yeah, they are.
Zane is the best speaking of all of them because he's like a cheeky Irish dude, and like that's like fine.
Well, doesn't one of them just be like, I don't care, give me the thing so I can go? You know, it's just like,
yeah, that's kind of how
she's very dismissive of the story in general.
I mean, that's like kind of Amara.
That's Amara. That's why I hate her. I'm like, oh, you're trying to push enthusiasm and it's not working right now for me to play.
Flack is great because they have like this like, they're very semi-human, but then also very like mechanical and cold, like when it comes to like a lot of things. And they're voiced by ProZD, the YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's cool. And like I like Flack well enough. So like I did turn off like the character communication. You know, like if you kill somebody, he like says like a random thing. I turn that shit off because fuck it. But like, bro, I have not been as disappointed with the game storyline in like a very, very long time.
Like Borderlands 2, it was all like they throw some tongue-in-cheek humor in there and stuff like that, but literally from booting up the game to getting Lilith back into the little tutorial area for Mara.
Well, yeah, just playing with
every 5 seconds was a fucking poop joke or a fart joke. Or
no, that game is,
and I'm like, holy fuck, dude, lay it off for a second.
No,
right. Well, that game is like, remember the humor from Borderlands 2 when that was,
they really
it was like a year past due on it already, and then like we're just doubling down.
Every character's Krieg,
dude. So
poop joke. I'm
so
like, oh my god.
Just like without getting into like spoiler territory, the antagonists are like,
aren't they streamers?
They're streamers.
Yeah.
And so every time they speak, it's like, don't forget to like, comment, and obey. And like, there's just like so much like I can deal with like a character being like, these powers are amaze balls. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like delivered to you that ham-fistedly. Yeah. So it's just like every time a character is speaking, you're just like, I just wish that I was shooting stuff. Like, why is there all this interim between the thing that's good and the thing that's fucking not even I can't even watch it.
Yeah.
So like I'm just real fucking. I'm angry.
It's a disappointment because
yeah.
like everyone was been very excited about it, and like they're like, oh man, they got a gun that runs and walks. And
yeah, as it turns out, that's not a thing either. Like
it's an alt fire.
Yeah, it's not an alt fire. When you reload it, you throw it on the ground, and then you have nothing to do with it. It just
it just does it if it does it. Yeah.
Oh, so it's not an actual gun you could call out.
It's not one you. No. It's not one that's like a companion pet. That's just one that just walks and it becomes a walking.
But then
turret.
Things that are companions or pets are also constantly in your way. Like Flack has a pet, and the pet, like originally they don't anymore because they had to fix it. Had a hitbox, so like you would be like colliding with it constantly, and it would be like soaking up your bullets. And like they had like a thing where you can pet it. So like if you went over to like try to loot something off the ground, your pet follows you, and it would try to be in front of you. So you would just be like chain petting the pet instead of picking up items.
That's good.
It's all for that Twitter account. Can you pet the dog?
Yeah.
Every game wants to do it now.
No, usually you're the one who's like, no, we can't. I mean, it's a real disappointment. I mean, I got a little bit at the beginning of that. I probably want to plow through it. I'll probably just have you drag me.
That being said, it's still super fun.
Right. I mean,
it sucks like how much I fucking hate it, but I still.
I mean, there's
like
fun and then there's whatever.
I just like every day, like I'm like, hey, Gearbox, you want to give me that old skip this cutscene button?
Nope.
And they're like, no, we don't.
Don't you want to hear this terrible dialogue?
And I'm like, right, but I already viewed it. They're like, huh, every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to play it on what's the new True Vault Hunter? I don't remember.
Yeah, True Vault Hunter and Ultimate Vault Hunter.
Yeah, there it is,
and then
though.
Mayhem 1 and 2.
Yeah, there you go.
And then also Mayhem just doesn't work sometimes.
You know, and don't they have the Halloween event this
Yeah, we're
starting
going to
today
Heck.
at 1? They just had 2 events.
I think I'm done with Borderlands 3 already.
Give it all the Iridium. Give us the Iridium or whatever.
Yeah. Iridium's a worthless currency.
I thought you needed it to buy premium guns and
Nope.
premium stuff.
You use it to well, sort of. Crazy Earl has a thing on your ship where there is like he has a vending machine that has like anointed guns, but they're all dog shit.
Yep.
I haven't found a good one.
Are you still burning off golden keys, or you used all yours?
Yeah, I don't have any golden keys. You get one pretty like Randy Pitchford on Twitter, like just fucking
You'll
throws
throw
those
off
things out.
like 1 or 2 a week.
But like, yeah, like the only thing you use Iridium for is to like buy alternate skins and crap, and like 2 of like 20 are good. So pass.
Fair enough. All right.
There's a gun that shoots guns and the ammo's Iridium, so that's pretty funny. I just go into like a newbies game and like I'll just like blow like 1,000 Iridium worth of guns at them and be like, those are all level 50 guns. Just pick them up, sell them, and buy all the inventory space you want. Okay, bye.
That sounds fun. I'm gonna do that.
So like that's just what I've been
Let's
doing.
just do that.
Okay.
I mean, you were doing that when we were playing too.
Yeah.
Joey, quit fucking around with these guns. Here's a better one. I'm like,
Here's
no,
a
I'm
good
gonna
gun.
sell this. I'm gonna sell this. Did I tell you that the worst thing that happened when we got out of that game we were co-oping to? I forgot that when we were last time we had co-oped that I was hard saved in the middle of run through 2 of Tiny Tina.
Oh, so you had to like.
So I was
exit
like
Tina
literally outside of the boss's room in Tina on the second run through, and I was just like fucking died like 20 times trying to get to that fucking exit. It was bad.
But yeah. I have like way more complaints about Borderlands 2, but like they're all just real spoilery, so like I'm just like not gonna get into it. But
I still need to dig in and finish up Control. I need to finish up Gears. I need to because Game of the Year is coming, and I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
it's just
the
Sekiro,
way the way things are shaping up for me, it's gonna be like fucking like Doom got canceled. Well, it didn't get canceled. It got moved.
Doom got pushed back. What a disappointment, right? But at least
Yeah.
at least they're being transparent about it, right? Like that's the only thing I can ask for.
Mm-hmm.
That really does suck that it got canceled. But
It's not canceled.
well, I mean, push
If-
back.
It's like I like Nintendo's opinion on pushing games back.
Bad game, always bad.
Yeah, they're like bad game, bad for forever. You know, push back game, maybe good later.
Maybe good later.
So like as long as like you're being like, hey, we're sorry. You know what I mean? Like these are the reasons, these are the setbacks. This is the date that we think we can make it happen. You go, well, I'm disappointed, but like I understand. Rather than here's 2K20. Jesus.
All right. I did spend a little. I'll probably talk about this more than you, Kyle. I did spend a little bit of time in the desert recently, and while I was there, I did get to play Link's Awakening.
Oh, he was being literal. I forgot you were literally in the desert
I was
for
like,
a while.
what?
I was in the desert.
Why
Also,
was I
you
in
know-
the desert?
You know what's fucked up? I just finished Outlast 2 on stream, and that takes place in Arizona. So I was just like, oh, Joey.
Oh man. I will describe the desert to you the same way I describe, and it's very similar to Florida. And like someone was like, early man,
early
and women.
man.
Mankind,
Yeah.
humankind,
What?
the people.
Early mankind, like 1996, with the leather mask.
Before, yeah. Also,
When he had the ear.
also an Eric Bischoff creation. So like you think about like the earliest settlers of the regions of this United States, and like they're going like when you see the desert, it's just fucking like
Nothing for miles. Like,
not even nothing. It's cactus
Yeah.
and bullshit and fucking dry and dead and fucking like tumbleweeds and rattlesnakes and bullshit. And you're like, someone's like, oh yeah,
stop
right here. I'm tired of fucking plowing through this bullshit. Just much like Florida. It's like I tell everyone,
Yeah.
this is not a condemnation, but like Florida, you're like, oh yeah, I'm tired of going through these fucking wet ass swamps.
They're like,
let's just stop now.
I know we were knee deep in it over here, but now we're only ankle deep in it over here.
Let's
So,
build
like,
this
you
city
wanna-
on top of all this bullshit
you wanna
swamp.
Stop? And they're
It's
like, dude, ankle
moderately-
deep's way better than knee deep.
Yeah, exactly.
Way better.
Hey, the house didn't sink in the month. Let's stay here.
They're like, right, but if we take the same amount of time and go that way, we might only be like toe deep. And they're like,
No,
Yeah.
good enough.
I'm out.
Oh no,
I'm done.
I put my bag down.
Yeah.
So like
All the horse-drawn carriages, the horses died. So this is where
so like you get out there
until the horses.
you get out there and you're like, okay, I mean, like, you know, obviously there's like, you know, like you find out like, you know, about the early pioneer trails that the
because that's all they have to talk about.
The heat. It's a
they're like, but it's a dry heat.
No.
What?
I did.
It sounds just as bad. I don't know what
I had a good time out there.
you had some in and out.
I had in and out. I did it. I was actually gonna say I did some things like I actually went on a couple walks, like because it was, you know, nice to get out and walk. I went on a bike ride. That was kind of nice. You know, did the museum stuff.
You went on a bike ride?
Yeah, I went on a bike ride.
Yeah,
I'll tell you about that afterwards. Don't worry about that AC.
No, I was just like, what's the hell? Oh, never mind.
But while I was there, I was trying to finish Link's Awakening on the Switch, and I really like that game. It's the same game as if you played it on the
yeah, dungeons are still annoying, the later ones.
Right, yeah. and you know, but I will say that like a lot of my annoyances with that game from playing it on the Game Boy are eliminated because you have more buttons.
Yeah,
your sword and your shield are mapped the way they should be mapped. You have 2 item slots to map in for buttons
on 2 separate buttons.
Right, yeah. And then
did they ever do anything to fix like some of the weird framey stuff that I was looking at? Still kind of chuggy.
I got it like twice.
Okay.
It's I know a lot of people don't like there's a couple things where like you'll transition to a screen and it just chugs.
Yeah. I only got to play it for like a couple of minutes realistically, so like I'm not gonna weigh in on this decision, but like when I was like transitioning to the beach, like it was just real frame ratey towards the bottom. It also has like it's an intentional choice. It looked like
they have the
blur on the
motion
top
blur to make it look like it rolls.
I don't like that.
It makes it so it looks like it rolls.
Right, but it feels like there's a glaze like on it. Like
it made me think that like whoever's Switch I was playing on was gross.
Yeah, it does feel like that if you focus on it. But if you focus like, and this is, you know,
it goes away after a while.
Yeah, you can get into
once you like
it.
look at it, it's kind of like not noticing a scratch on your phone.
Did you I don't get over scratches on my phone. So, did you ever get over your like initial kind of hatred of like the design?
Oh yeah, the toy design.
Yeah, it grew on me.
Especially when you see that fucking amiibo. That amiibo looks amazing.
That amiibo does look really good. While I was looking at it, I thought it was very charming.
The design grew on me after a while. Like I was like, all right, I get it. It's trying to mimic like a nice Game Boy ass, like it literally lifted the Game Boy into a 3D
right
world.
And then
so I'm like, all right, I get what it's doing.
And
Link does move really fucking slow sometimes.
That's the way that game
even with the Pegasus boots, I'm like, he moves really slow. But other than that, fun game. Like
you know, I
haven't beat it yet. So.
I remembered more of that fucking trade thing than I thought I would.
Oh yeah,
I got to I think.
Did you steal anything?
Right, no, I didn't even fuck with that. I know better. I got to the part with the mermaid scale, like right before there's.
I got that one. Yeah.
Like to the where I think the broom is where I got like I couldn't remember what.
There's like multiple trades happening at the same time.
Right, but they're all sequenced. It's all one long sequence.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I have a chain chomp with a bow on it. I have a magnifying glass, and then I have some cream. I'm like, this is 3 different items I gotta give away.
The cream is for
I don't know. I'm just doing it little by little.
I was trying to do when I was on vacation. I was trying to do 2 dungeons a night, so that way I would finish it.
It's a good pace.
And then I ended up doing 1 dungeon every other day. So.
Dungeons. I mean, the later dungeons are not easy, man. They're fucking mind-boggling, especially the eagle one or whatever, the bird one. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and sometimes like remembering like the specifics of older Zelda.
And then the useless color dungeon, but whatever.
I did the color dungeon really quick.
I haven't done it yet.
I forgot where it was, but someone was like,
someone in the graveyard.
Yeah, it's in the graveyard. Yeah. And then like I fucked up that fucking sign maze like 800 times.
Oh yeah, that was a pain in the ass.
I kept fucking it up, and I was like doing it right. I'm like, I know this is how you do it.
I just literally stood in front of the sign, like walk,
yes,
just walk
that's
until I hit the next sign.
No, I thought I was doing it right, and then I would keep going to the wrong side. I'm like, I've done this correctly.
Yeah,
I know what the
kind of fucked up.
And so I was like, oh, maybe they changed it. Maybe like they want you to just. It's a random sign now, and then like I was like, I got really frustrated.
You could sequence break a lot in this game.
Oh yeah,
I sequence broke
speed runs gonna be strong.
I sequence broke like a tile set where you have to hit certain tiles in order. One of them is like, no, you literally can't get there until you get an item to swim and get it.
Yeah.
I just jumped at the edge of this first tile and then jumped again immediately. It won't trigger the tile. I'm like, oh, So I went on a sequence on that one.
All right,
It's good.
Yeah.
I enjoy the game. I definitely the $60 thing still rubs me a little bit the wrong way.
$60 too much.
Still rubs me a little bit the wrong way. I mean, there's a lot of things on the Switch like that rub me the wrong way, like New Super Mario Bros.
Deluxe
U. That rubs me the wrong way. What's the other one that rubs me the wrong way?
Let me get Mario 3D World again, right?
Yeah, that was good.
But not for $60.
Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze rubs me the wrong way.
That's too much.
Even if it doesn't have new funky mode.
Yeah.
Oh, new funky mode.
Why did they have new funky mode?
New funky mode and Knuckles.
And Knuckles?
Knuckles.
Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
I was about to say that. Damn it.
Easy.
Free Halo beta.
That's it's in the Joker already ended.
Featuring a porno Joker from
Featuring
Porno Joker. Oh God.
All right. Did you guys play anything else of note?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Oh, Dan.
I played and beat Goose Game.
Goose Game.
Ow.
I saw some streams of it. It sounds like a fun
Goose
game.
Game was so much fun.
Goose Game
It's like a 4-hour game, right?
So that's the problem
with
that's the problem with me is like Goose Game. I watched so much of it in.
Yeah, you've played it now.
Right. Well, and not even like watching people play it, like to watch all of it, but just like that I've seen so much of it, everything, all the puzzles solved.
No, you don't need to
play
it. You've experienced how charming that game is, even if like.
Well, even like before it came out, like when it was still called Untitled Goose Game, which is still called, but
it's just called Untitled Goose Game.
But yeah,
the Japanese title for it is like
Jerk Goose.
No, it's like here comes the goose rascal or something like that.
That's really good.
Something like that.
Here comes the rascal goose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That game's good. I mean, it's fun just because it's absurd.
Fun.
It's not I don't want to say absurd, but like it
is absurd. It's absolutely absurd. But like that goose is fucking with a whole town. A whole town is just
stealing the little boy's glasses.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So much of it. Like
why?
I love it.
Getting the guy to change a hat.
It's got a new game plus.
Oh really?
So I haven't done the new game plus stuff, but I have.
I'm big on the Xbox Game Pass, which I'm really excited about. Kyle, Outer Worlds is fucking on Game Pass on this week.
Yeah, people were telling me that.
It's fucking Fallout 3 or New Vegas.
Yeah. I have that game pre-ordered. I forgot that it was on Game Pass. I probably should have just bought Game Pass.
Doesn't it come out Friday or something?
Yes.
Comes out in 2 days.
Yes. Anyway, I also bought Man of Medan, but I haven't played that yet. I kind of like that game. I kind of want to play with all of us, because it has a movie mode where we all pick a character and play as a character.
Oh, that's cool. I've actually I've been doing a little side project with Wesley, who's been on the podcast a few times. We've been streaming horror games. Fuck him.
Fuck that guy.
All right. He's doing a.
He knows. I'm fucking with him.
We've been doing
anyone who
horror games for October. And since we started, we've played and completed Outlast 1, Whistleblower, Outlast 2, Silent Hill 3.
What about now? Silent Hill 2 with the dog ending.
We didn't do Silent Hill 2, but speaking of dogs, we did do Haunting Ground. We also did Rule of Rose. We've just been blazing through stuff.
Did you still want me to inject PT into something?
Yes, please.
I'll try.
I would love to. I would love to play PT on the stream. So.
I'll try to do it this weekend.
I would really appreciate it.
I'll try to do it this weekend. I gotta find my PS4.
Been having a great time. Playing some horror games.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Well,
like it just.
You don't call me as much as.
I don't call anybody.
Jesus.
I don't call anybody. I'm fucking busy. Like I'll tell you.
I mean to help you with being busy.
I'll tell you like I told. This is a little behind the scenes. I'll tell you like I told Games Workshop this morning when I talked to Games Workshop. I was like, I just looked at the time and realized it's 1:00, and I felt like I just got here.
I know. I did it for a week.
Like what the
time
fuck?
slips away from you.
And you're not even doing shit.
I know.
Yeah.
Everything you're doing is just real menial, and then all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck?
Why is it dark? Yeah. All right. Any other?
Because you actually give a shit now.
Yeah, true. Any other games of note?
No, Final Fantasy 14 still, Link's Awakening, and a little bit of Borderlands, and I just stopped.
No Destiny 2?
No.
It's free to play now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
All the way up to Shadow Broker, Shadow
Broker.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Whatever it's called. Shadow Realm, Shadowborn.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically it.
Yeah.
I do recommend Outer Wilds. I've basically heard it like.
Oh, the Outer Worlds, yeah. I have it.
Outer Worlds,
Mass Effect. Mass Effect, New Vegas.
Yeah,
baby.
I heard good reviews about it so far.
Huh?
I've heard good
yeah, Obsidian.
Obsidian, yeah.
Not broken.
Not reviews, but like firsthand.
I've heard like a lot of people playing it.
Is it for what's it for? PC, Xbox?
PC, Xbox, PS4.
Oh, is it for PS4? Okay. I thought Microsoft bought Obsidian. So
they did, but this was in development before.
Oh, okay. All right.
Isn't it on the Switch? Coming out to Switch too?
No,
I would not play that on that.
But I think it is. I think
I would not play.
I think it got announced. Yeah.
I would not play that on that.
Oh God, no, I wouldn't play it on that.
I looked at The Witcher on the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
that's a bad game.
bad.
It's a PS2 game.
Runs real.
Oh,
bad.
we forgot to talk about that. The downgrading graphics of fucking 2K20. I think we did a little bit.
Oh yeah. I say we just save the news for our next show.
I got a couple things. All right.
Yeah.
Boy, did Blizzard step in it, huh?
Oh God, that's the one you're gonna begin with.
Okay, so that's funny because like I was playing a shitload of WoW Classic and really enjoying it and having a great time with old friends and stuff.
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do as a fucking individual with a conscience?
For anyone anyone who doesn't know, just look up Blizzard.
Literally Blizzard.
I don't even know what do you want to call it, like China Taiwan controversy, and just Hong Kong, yeah, and that's also Taiwan though,
yeah.
And like it's just basically like a bunch of bullshit, and then like right on the eve of BlizzCon, which is supposed to be exciting, we're gonna get Diablo 4, right?
I know this is shitty, and I just said a thing about having a conscience, but if they announce Diablo 4,
you might be back.
I might be back.
You might be back.
I might be back.
You don't have to be back until it comes out.
I'm gonna steal it though. I'm not gonna pay for it. I'm gonna steal it, and then I'm gonna play it at them.
Go to Redbox and take it.
Just gonna fucking stream the whole thing and be like, "Free Hong Kong, you fuckers!" And then they'll ban me from their Twitch streams.
Jesus.
Yeah, Blizzard really fucking punted on that one, huh?
How do you feel about this one? Five Below to open esports gaming centers with high-end gaming PCs with pay-as-you-go rates.
Five Below the fucking.
Yeah,
that dollar store thing.
Yeah, they're trying to be LAN centers.
Good luck, Bubby.
All right, yeah.
I know. Well, I mean, they got all those discount drinks in there, so like, and
they're gonna have all those discount PCs too.
Yeah, fucking Macintosh from the 90s.
That Alienware.
Yeah, I think that's interesting, but like take that as a grain of salt. That like people are taking notice of esports and the return of the LAN center kind of thing. The GameStop was looking at it. I
saw GameStop had a few ideas about it, but
the Google Stadia is a fucking nightmare. Like they're not delivering on all their promises.
Weird.
Like you basically are going to be using a wired controller if you try to play it on a instead of the wireless one, and then you have to like relaunch everything, so on and so forth.
All right.
My favorite. God, I don't want to fuck up her name. Remember the producer who was at shit. She did So Spooky thing, the Bethesda.
Hey Ash, what you playing?
No. Ikumi Nakamura. Remember she was at Ghostwire Tokyo.
Oh yeah, the chick from E3.
Yes. So
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yes. So she went to Capcom and was like just on Twitter, like was talking to Hideki Kamiya about Okami, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be back," and just announced
just real casually.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're still doing Okami.
Yeah, and so she's like, "Woo!" So, yeah. So there you go. Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC. Finally, right?
I bet you could make that game look fucking insane on a real nice PC.
I mean, that kind of made sense because they had announced the Rockstar launcher. So
yeah.
PlayStation 5 dev kit that we joked about. That thing looked real ugly. Looks like a big toilet bowl, U-shaped thing. A lot of vents.
Was I talking to you about it? How like you could like Photoshop it like sideways and like just like put it next to buildings in Dubai and just like get away with it. Like just like be like, man, Dubai's really nice in the spring. Like PS5 just right over here.
Suda51 Swery working on an indie horror called Hotel Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Game Pass still real good. Jedi Fallen Order.
We'll be good next week, trust us, or whatever. Whenever we record again.
I mean, like the only other thing,
Fallen Order looks all right.
The only other thing that I really brought up to talk about is the damn because you don't want to talk about the Blizzard stuff. So is the analog portable. Did you see this? Did you see this?
The what?
The Game Boy one?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw parts of it.
$200, but then it comes with like various adapters, like for Lynx and Neo Geo Pocket and Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and like it's basically like a 10x resolution Game Boy screen.
Wow.
Like,
wow,
it'd be fucking great.
Wow.
No, I saw some videos like of people playing it on Twitter again, and I was like, cool.
All right. Well, if you don't want to buy it, you don't want to buy it.
I'm not for $200. No.
I mean, like it's the same price as a Switch Lite.
I buy the Switch.
You Switch Lite.
Just buy the Switch Lite.
All right.
Can't play Odyssey on a goddamn whatever that was called.
You don't know. All right. Well, other than that,
late start, late finish. I hate your internet.
buy me more. I tell you what, $30 a month, and you show up and give it to me in cash.
All right, good. Maybe next week or next show we'll do a live stream.
I mean,
it's just weird, but we've recorded before without problem.
It's hit or miss. That's why I hate the internet here. Like, it's really fucking terrible. But yeah, all right. So we got one in the can finally after like 3 fucking months. So
let that shit upload overnight.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Oh, you're gonna leave the piece here?
Yeah, why wouldn't I? It's my fucking scooter.
Play some fucking. Yeah, he's on a scooter.
Fucking scoot home in this bitch. That's how you die.
He's just gonna make me take it to his house.
Fair enough.
God, I need you to give it a ride. All right. Next, what are we looking at like next week? I got looking. You guys got
probably available.
Yeah, let's see. Ooh.
What the fuck? That was a.
Ooh. I like it.
Some click clacking.
It sounds like a NES game just trying to boot up something.
Right, what day is today?
It's Wednesday, October 23rd.
It's Bender's birthday. All right.
It's Bender's birthday. What?
I can do next Wednesday probably. That is my only day. Next Wednesday.
Oh, if that's a day.
A week from today.
That could work, yeah.
Could work.
I don't know.
Are you supposed to just fucking like scry into the future and no?
Yeah, man.
All right. Well,
we had a thing where it was like, yep, it's every Monday.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a lot easier to plan around.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. My availability is really shit. So
well, that's why I asked you, like, when are you available, and I will try my best.
I'm telling you, the only day I'm available next week is Wednesday.
Try my best.
And then if you don't show up on Wednesday, I will be here on Saturday into Sunday streaming for 24 hours.
We can do that.
Then you can. I'm not going to record a show in the middle of that.
No, do like a Golden Saucer Let's Play. That's it.
Nice.
That we never did.
Branded. All right.
It's not a terrible idea, actually.
Yeah, we can workshop something. All right. Wow.
Later.